Hello, Beard Wizard family. Welcome back to Beard Wizard Reviews. I'm your host, Beard Wizard Man, also known as Trevor on social media. Links to all of which you can find in the video description below, including ways to support this channel. Man, my beard is looking a little rough today. Anyway, welcome back. I've been gone a while. I took off for Origins Game Fair last Tuesday evening and got back last night, and had to work all day, so I'm tired, boys and girls, but it was a fantastic show. We did so much better than we did the year before. My wife's jewelry just killed it at the show. We got some games out there. Myself and the other author that I do shows with were game designers and authors. We sold coffee. We sold all kinds of stuff. The seamstress who does shows with us also did very well, selling her custom dice bags and things like that. So it was a great show. If you guys were out there at Origins, thank you. I don't know if nobody stopped by to say hi in relation to the channel, but if you did and you were too shy to introduce yourself, thank you for being there. I really appreciate it. So we're going to pick up where we left off. New releases, new stuff coming, a lot of new stuff still out there that we need to take a look at, and a couple new bands that I found that I definitely want to review. I also have a new show idea, as well as another episode of the Battle of the Retro American Beers coming soon. I think I'm going to do Hams versus Old Milwaukee next. But yeah, I gotta go pick that up, and I gotta decide when I'm gonna do that. Well, it'll probably be next week. But I do have a new show idea I'm kind of excited for, so I will keep you guys posted when that's gonna go. I may even try it tomorrow, so stay tuned for a possible special episode. I'm not sure what I'm gonna call it. It's gonna be more of a reaction, somewhat of a review, and a little bit of a rant. So we are going to, I was checking to make sure the stream. Ed, welcome here. Thank you. I was looking at the wrong screen. I was like, wait a minute, I may not be seeing people. Thank you for being here, Ed. Glad to be back. And what was I saying? Oh yeah, I might be trying the new show tomorrow. Like I said, it's going to be a little bit of everything that we do here, except for gaming. It won't involve gaming, I promise, but stay tuned. I may try to do it tomorrow. So today we're going to take a look at Blackbriar's new one, Cicada. Before we do, make sure you subscribe. If you're new here, share it out there. We're still trying to get to 5,000 as soon as possible. And so I'm going to need all your help. I'm going to need all the clicks, all the subscriptions, and share it. Let your family and friends know. Zora posted about this song, Cicada, which they usually put a lot of meaning into their songs. They like to delve into mythology and a lot of really interesting themes with their music. And so she posted, "I can hear the bluebells ring," which is one of the lines from the song. In folklore, it is said to hear the ring of a bluebell, which is a flower, if you're not familiar, is to, hear one's death knell. It means that the fairies are gathering and heralding your death. In this song, I ask my muse to turn me into a cicada after I'm gone, so I can still sing to the one that I love. It's very sweet. It's said that cicadas were once humans before there were any muses. When the muses came into the world, they enchanted some people into singing. They loved singing so much that they forgot to eat and sleep, and they died. The muses rewarded them by turning them into cicadas who sing continuously without needing sustenance, which is a really cool mythology behind the cicada. I didn't know that, so learn something new. Welcome, whoever just joined. So we're going to listen to this song. We're going to pause as necessary, talk about the music. This is Blackbriar's Cicada. Cheers.
You are my muse, and inside
the bluebells. So I'm going to pause there. I'll back up a little bit. I love Blackbriar. I love their themes. I love their music. I love her voice, especially Zora's voice. My one disappointment with this song is she is almost completely drowned out by the instruments. And I don't believe it's through any fault of theirs. I think the sound mixing on this video is just not good enough. It's just her voice does not carry. And normally, if you listen to any other Blackbriar song, her voice carries over everything. She's got so much power and so much presence with her voice that you can't mistake it. You can't miss it. But here, I'm having a hard time hearing her, and that's disappointing because they put a lot, she puts a lot into the lyrics for her songs, a lot of research and storytelling and effort into the poetry that she writes, and we can't hear it. And that's kind of disappointing. Musically, the music is good. The instrumentation's fantastic. I also, if you didn't notice, and maybe I'm just totally off base here, but I almost hear a drone to the music. There's a very little beat or I mean, the melody and the beat are there, but there's also this sort of drone that blends it all together. And I think because the song is about cicadas. Now, if you've never been, or if you're not sure what cicadas sound like, come to the Midwest in the summer, because that's what it is a constant ear-piercing drone that starts about sunset and doesn't end until the sun comes back up. But yeah, I'm just disappointed we can't hear her very well. This set is a very sweet thought, that and artists, musicians, writers, that's the one thing that we, in a sense, turn ourselves into that, because we put our work out there and it outlives us. It lives beyond us. But to ask, like, I guess you could say this would be a story written before the advent of recording, and a singer, a musician would want their music to be heard forever, and that essence of turn me into a cicada so I can finish the song. There's a gnat in here that is driving me nuts. I saw him just fly in front of the camera too. I agree, Ed. Her vocal range is wonderful, and that's what stinks, that we can't hear it nearly as well as we normally do. She has so much power and range with her voice. It's spectacular. She's one of my favorite vocalists that we do on this show, and my wife loves her too. Ever since we started listening to her, my wife loves the sound of her voice as well. bass. Missed him. That driving bass.
Would you turn me into a cicada so I can finish your song?
See, what was weird too is even there where you don't have the heavy instruments, the heavy bass line, she was still so quiet. It's almost like they have her voice turned down on the track. And that's unfortunate.
Fargo, would you turn me into a cicada so I can finish your song?
It's not so bad, but yeah, it's a little quiet. Ildefonso! Another beautiful song, really, from Blackbriar. Their typical theatrical presentation in the video, the music, the vocals, fantastic. I think the sound mixing on this one was a little disappointing. I think her voice was too soft, too toned down. I wished she had carried a little more over the instruments. Loved the story behind the cicada, which was really cool, and she posted again on her YouTube channel on the community section. Fantastic piece. I love Blackbriar. I will continue to listen to everything that they put out, and maybe one of these days be able to see them live. Ildefonso, Ed, thank you for being here. Everybody else who was here, I appreciate it. I am glad to be back. And again, I've got some new stuff planned, some new shows or content ideas, hopefully to bring you soon. So stay tuned for that and come back for more. I will see you all again soon. You have a great one. Much love. Bye.